If your mobility allows for it, when I say ready, you're going to place a little bit of just a touch on the top of your head and imagine the image. I think it's Michelangelo, where God is stretching down and the human is just languidly touching up. Okay, so gently put some pressure, very light pressure, very light. Become aware of the connection there. And then something within you, like a seed is called to the surface, to the light. Something within you, it can start from your base chakra, it could start from your solar plexus, or just inside of your head. But imagine that sensation of feeling triggered and wanting to grow upwards towards this touch. Imagine two of your own inner fingers starting to grow. It's all metaphorical, of course, towards the top of your head, but from the inside. You know, when it reaches the inside of your skull, it's as if it were two lovers separated by a plate of glass. You can imagine them touching either side. And so the original plan is imagine that love of pure source energy that's outside of you and the willingness to meet it, which is inside of you. It's as if it were opening up this plate, like when you were a baby. And you might even feel it like a tingling or some shifting, the releasing of some fascia in your head. Dissolving and dissolving and allowing your crown chakra to be opened from the inside. It's very different than insisting, it's a bit like a shower. If you stand under the shower, it's just going to be there and flow all around you. But if you could open up from the inside with your intent, that's all it is. There you go. And the movement has started to happen. So if your arm's tired, you can just let it relax on your legs. And just stay aware of that point. I did say, imagine now standing underneath the infinite flow of universal energy. And now it is showering you like a shower, but it's also going inside of you. It's bathing your outside and it's bathing your inside. It is infinite, intelligent, loving, healing energy. And when it goes in, you're still tingling at the top of your head. And allow the outside of you to be cleansed like a shower, but also the inside. You are vibrational matter of a denser form. If you imagine a rod of light, at the top it's literally speed of light, and at the bottom it is the most densest form. But it is one thing, one and the same. If we can bring in more of this undiluted universal energy, our matter becomes less dense in a positive way, not like osteoporosis. You're never disconnected from this waterfall, from the shower. And now we're going to do the same. 2 fingers onto your heart chakra. Gentle pressure. And again, it's more, can the light that you are filling yourself up with feel that area? So instead of having it coming in, can we allow the heart chakra to open? Again, the finger of God. Allow that intelligent energy to find the back of the heart chakra underneath your fingers. And again, just like 2 lovers, oh, that's quick. That's all I needed to say. Allow it to start to create that energy and dissolve the resistance. Yeah. And the love of self. Can I do something for myself or myself? You can say for a month. Would that sound like something easier or harder than to do it for someone else? If I did something for someone else, there would be a presumed gratitude, a service, a sense of spiritual fulfillment. And usually when we do things for ourselves, there's a sense of selfishness and ego. And so what if this thing that you've chosen to give to yourself, this energy that you've connected to, can run through it, can give you this gift? Would you be a better, happier, more relaxed, more inspired, creative being? Is that what the universe really wants? Okay. So set this goal, whatever it was. Only one. And don't worry about how to go about it. You're going to ask your higher self, your quantum self, to organize this for you. Allow this intelligent energy to bring you into situations where whatever you ask for is easy. To find a book, to find a friend, to find an app, doesn't matter, of how to come about this. Each day, as if you were playing hide and seek with the universe, with this energy, see what it comes up with to try and gift you this thing that you have asked for. Allow it to be fun and not punishment. So if it were to stop eating sugar, if there's an addiction, it always feels like I would be withholding myself from the sugar, from the chocolate, from the alcohol, from the cigarette, whatever it is. And what if I can find a way that that is in fact something fun? You don't need to know what it is. Each day, it's going to come into your consciousness. There's no greater act of love than loving yourself. When you love you, you love the universe. So you have set your intention. Quantum consciousness. Start freeing it up from any past behaviors or failures or confusions or giving up. It doesn't matter. Quantum consciousness, clean the slate. And let it be something new. Yeah. Quantum consciousness with the higher self, and you start to map a way forward. Checking with your crown chakra, it's just open and allowing all this energy to pour in, and see if it's pouring into your body and how much is coming in and how much is just going through down to the base chakra. Is there anything coming out of the heart? Just to check, you might want to put your fingers there again and intend for this to open. Very often our motivation is for others, for acceptance, for belonging, for gratitude. Open. The gateway of unconditional love towards yourself. I'm just saying, some people have a trickle in the heart chakra, and that's fine. As long as something's coming through, you might want to practice this a little bit more, connecting and with the intention to give loving energy to yourself. And there isn't a habit. It's not that it's wrong. There isn't a habit. There we go. So this would be like the focus, the steering wheel. And so you've literally asked the universe to design plan for you, a 30-day plan. The most likely thing will happen that you will find your natural resistances. So stay happy no matter what. You've created an energy flow inside of you. So if you say, I'm going to ask people to help me, and the first 5 people in the first 2 days all say no, it is a strange sense of humor the universe has. But if you can deny that, so how would I do that? Notice it and try not to be bothered by it, and do something high energy, like dance, listen to your favorite music, go outside, stretch a little bit, distract yourself from the outside reality. And you might even say, I'm gifting the universe and I are gifting ourselves this gift. And it's as if I challenge the universe, and the first two things that come up are even worse than before. Stay in your frequency. There we go. Okay, we're going to do some work on this heart chakra. There was no problem in the crown chakra, or very, very little problems. So do you do things for the love of it, or you do things from the obligation? Even though you love what you do, does the initial trigger start from a willingness to push or a lovingness to flow? Just ask yourself, what is that obstacle in your heart? You don't need to know what it is, but just to have a soft attention there. You might ask your shadow self, let's say, I can't open my heart chakra because, or I'm afraid to open because. We might even ask the shadow self, why, what is stopping me opening the heart chakra? From the inside out. all of these excuses or observations come from a childhood pain for sure, but they are excuses of the mind. Everything and anything is so much better with love. So imagine a cough at the back of your heart. Is it like an involuntary movement to bring up some phlegm or to break down a barrier? You know? I keep on seeing this image, so hopefully it's useful. It might have been a film that I saw, but it was where Jesus was taken down from the cross, put into a cave, and they rolled a huge boulder over the entrance so that Jesus was sealed in the inside. What would it take to connect the inside and the outside? Your inner Jesus with the outside Jesus, or your inner love with the outside love. So this boulder was there to protect this sacred thing. You might have shut down, closed off. You might actually think you are doing really well, but just check into your heart. And of course, we're going more along the lines for ourselves. So again, imagine a dam, that there's a crack in the dam and the water finds its way through and it's starting to build, like push through. And each time it pushes through, it takes some of the resistance away. And in the beginning, it's a squirt. And just by keeping on with the pressure, the shower coming into the crown of your head, pushing out through your heart chakra. Allow it to break down your protection, your pain barrier, your shame barrier. This is the love that you don't give yourself. Now the flow is bigger and it breaks off bigger pieces. Until it's a beautiful round opening. But just for a moment, if you can, imagine shutting off like a valve underneath your heart chakra, and then all the energy that's coming in, doing its healing, it's doing its invigoration, but the same amount coming into your system. Once it's done its job, it can be released out through the heart. Just get used to channeling this big amount of unconditional, loving life force energy. You are not doing anything. This is your natural birthright state. Okay. So now you might take that valve away again and notice that the amount doesn't dwindle. What is coming in through your crown chakra is infinite, never ending. There's no limitation. So it can fill your body, project out through your heart, feel the rest, the lower part of your body heal and go towards the earth. When you give a dear one a Christmas gift, you think about what they would love and how their face would light up if they received that gift. You take time, enjoyment in creating the gift or buying the gift or sending for the gift. Take the same dedication for yourself. What I asked you to intend is an act of self-love, whether it was to stop a negative habit or incorporate a positive one, or it's all self-love. So just as if you download an app that tells you what to do, you don't know what you have to do, but allow the universe, this flow of energy, to put you into the right state of mind. And when in doubt, keep your energies high and take action. Even if it's the wrong action, take some form of action towards this desired outcome. Because if you take an action and it's the wrong one, you will be guided to take the right one. There we go. Magic. Quantum consciousness. And you formulate this app, spiritual downloadable app for everyone here or listening to it later. Ask yourself to be on board, your small self. And hold yourself accountable. Try and do one thing a day towards this goal. Okay, deep breath in.